Hey y'all, Knox with the American Suppressor Association. We are back for the October 2022 Suppressor Policy Update. This month has been full of travel all over the country, including trips to Raleigh, North Carolina to meet with the ASA Foundation Board of Directors, as well as a trip to Kansas City for the National Association of Sporting Goods Wholesalers annual Expo. While there, we met with sponsors and other nonprofits that we work with to discuss plans for 2023. In between work trips, we've been able to get into the field with our suppressed rifles and shotguns on a couple hunts in South Dakota and Maine. The hunt in Maine was especially exciting, as it was the first time we've been back for a hunt in the Pine Tree State since we helped eliminate the permit that was previously required to use a suppressor in the field. Many thanks to the Department of Inland Fisheries and Wildlife for supporting our initiative last year. But by far, the biggest news on the horizon is the upcoming election on November 8th. With control of both chambers of Congress in play, the results will have a tremendous impact on the trajectory of Second Amendment advocacy. Our hope is that pro-gun legislators can take control of both chambers, and if they do, our plan is to hit the ground running with the Hearing Protection Act and other pro-suppressor reform. Keep in mind that no matter the outcome, President Biden will still be in the White House, so getting pro-suppressor reform signed into law will be a very tall order, but the more we can educate members of Congress on the realities of suppressors, the better. The same logic applies to the states, where we will continue to aggressively work to legalize suppressors in the 8 remaining states where they are illegal to own. With any luck, and with good turnout from pro-gun voters like you, 2023 will be a year to remember. After Election Day, ASA is going back on the road for a few exciting trips. Owen Miller, ASA's vice president, will be on hand for the NFA Review Channel's Suppress Fest in Leesburg, Florida. A ton of your favorite suppressor manufacturers will be there, giving attendees an opportunity to shoot some of the latest and greatest gear our industry has to offer. If you're going to the shoot, make sure you stop by and say hello to Owen. While Suppress Fest is going on, Michael, our general counsel, and I will be hosting a suppressor demonstration for a handful of state AGs as part of the Republican Attorney General Association's fall national meeting. It will be a great opportunity to educate many influential AGs from around the country. To wrap up the month, we are sponsoring the National Assembly of Sportsmen's Caucus's Sportsmen's Legislator Summit in Bozeman, Montana. This will be our 10th year attending the event, which has turned into one of our most fruitful and successful partnerships. Now, that's all we have for your October Suppressor Policy Update. As always, thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next month. As a nonprofit, our job is to fight for your rights, and we could not do it without your support. Your membership and your donations fund our fights in Washington, D.C. and in state capitals across the country. I promise that the American Suppressor Association will not stop fighting until suppressors are removed from the National Firearms Act and are legal to own in all 50 states. Help us protect your right to protect your hearing by making sure your membership in the American Suppressor Association is active. Visit us at asamember.com to join or renew today. That's asamember.com.